The solar heart can be viewed as a whole conveying all different consciousnesses, and each consciousness within us impersonates a different self. Our current consciousness impersonates our current existence in the third-dimensional reality and is intimately linked to the subconsciousness and higher consciousness, which manifest as the astral self and the spiritual self respectively. As we have learned from the previous rules, everything has two polarities that reveal an absolute center, with the solar heart standing as the sovereign center of permanence. From this sprang the highest force of our universe, the Akasha force. The word Akasha is Sanskrit in origin and refers to the highest unfathomable energy of God, or more plainly put, the fifth element. The Akasha force is the source causation of all creation and interconnect all energies, consciousnesses, and selves. It gives a term to the expanding energy ripples of the sacred song Om. In the highest sense, there stands the unconceivable God, the creator of all things. This is our true self, or supreme consciousness, dwelling in the correspondent sphere, the ultimate reality. It is from the true self the Akasha force takes birth. True self divides and limits himself, as we have seen from the divine hierarchy of energies, eventually forming the Buddhic self who dwells beyond the samsara, the cycle of life, death, and incarnation. Below the Buddhic self, we have the Akashic self, who dwells as divine providence and resides in the causal sphere, outside and inside the cycle of incarnation. Then within samsara, we are here in the material world, living as current consciousness. And current consciousness is always flexible, meaning it can extend its influence at will with the support of wisdom. From the solar heart, responsible of engendering current consciousness, springs another two polar selves, namely the ever-expanding spiritual self, dwelling in the three chakras above the heart chakra, and the ever-contracting astral self, dwelling in the three chakras below the heart chakra. The spiritual self and the astral self respectively symbolize the electric and magnetic forces. When we speak of the inner self, we refer to all the selves, including the Buddhic self above samsara and the true self who is God, and emphasize expressly on the unified term of our current self, the spiritual self and the astral self.